All right. Okay,
Stressing.
Sebastian,
Yeah,
are you ready?
I am, but stressing. But I am ready.
Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. I know I look a little bit strange today. This is not what I usually wear for the recording, but today we have an emergency recording. Why is it emergency recording? Because the card market online event just ended. The finals for the European online card event has just ended, and we already have our top deck profiles that are coming in. So I jump into this recording just to make sure that we get you the information as soon as possible. And we have a guest today who's going to showcase his deck profile for us, and it's going to be Sebastian. Sebastian, you want to say hi to the viewers?
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Melvin.
Yep. And Sebastian, you have a YouTube channel, right? Do you want to tell some people about your YouTube channel, like your link? What do you do for your YouTube?
So my YouTube channel, I'm French, so most of the videos are French. I do some deck profile, a presentation of decklist, streaming. I make videos about the new informations also.
Right. Yep. So just Sebastian, it's French. So if his English is not, he doesn't use it every day. So we I'll try to jump in as much as I can. And Sebastian, thank you so much. You must be really tired. So Sebastian has just finished the Card Market Online Series finals, European finals, and he came in top 3. He is placed 3rd in a list of how many people played today? Quite a lot, right?
It was 55. It was an invitational tournament.
Invitational tournament, invitational only, and 55 invites. And all these people who received invites already came in top in previous events. So they received their invites and they came in. And this is Sebastian, top 3 in the event. So basically the best out of the best in Europe. So Sebastian is playing his Reboot Gohan, but it's a very, very interesting one because it is not a very aggressive full-on aggro variant, because this is not the best of 1. It is the best of 3. So Sebastian, do you want to talk a little bit about your deck?
I can talk about my deck. So my deck is very different, as Melvin says. It's not a fully aggro version. It's part of a mid-range version, since I have many counters in my deck, and I have many silver bullets too. You can see the Vegeta who is here for counters the Broly, the babies, sorry, and other blue decks that uses Dimension Magic.
All right. How good is this Vegeta card?
This Vegeta is just insane. Normally, people use it inside, but Gohan has a terrible matchup against Blue and Baby, so it's main deck for me, for my version.
So this really helps a lot. It has barrier, you get to draw a card, and then it prevents your opponent from using counters.
It doesn't prevent, but if my opponents untap energies using a counter, they loses a life and an energy. So
that's crazy.
And this card has barrier, so when I play it, I draw 1 card and it has barrier. So at the end of the game, I can attack with Vegeta, so that I can fill my drop area to do an overwhelm, or just to make an all-in, to go all-in with the 1 drop of 4K. I already done that and win game like that.
All right. It looks extremely, extremely strong. Also, at the same time, when I was looking at your deck, you played a lot of cards to help you to self-awaken. So, for example, Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan. How good is this card in your deck? 4 of them.
The best card. For me,
everything is the best card. Vegeta is the best card.
Everything is the best card.
Okay, can you tell us the usage for this? Why do you play 4 in this deck?
Because every deck has is weak against Black Masked Saiyan. So for me, it's 4 in the deck, in the main deck, and he can self-awaken. So it's 2. He has a 2 utility in the deck, and in Gohan Reboot, it is just insane.
All right. So maybe this particular card, right? What is it good
Yeah.
against? Could you give some? Are you able to give us some examples?
Broly, red Broly beer.
Yeah,
If you run first, it prevents your opponent from making planet into a drop one, into a bar, or just promo into a bar.
correct.
It's and there are other matchup such as Bulma and his
Okay, yeah, correct.
the
Yeah,
super combo, the all the cards that came free, and every deck of tier 2 and tier 3 that put card in play with the skills. So many such as Garlic,
yeah,
who
correct.
and
Garlic Junior
so
would
many other
definitely
decks,
have a lot of problem with this card.
and so many other decks. There are more and more cards that came for free using
Mhm.
skills, using non keyword skills. So for me, this card is one of the best anti-meta card, if I can say that.
Yeah, correct. So you make a really right choice for off in the deck itself, and this is will you reduce to 3 though, or
No,
you will
never,
keep it as
never.
4? Keep it as 4. All right. So 4 feet Kamehameha, that is standard for the Gohan deck. And for viewers who does not understand why feet Kamehameha is to give your leader critical, and with Gohan, triple strike, 15k critical, extra 15k, 30k critical, just for 1 energy. It is just simply too difficult to deal with. All right, so let's take a look at a very interesting tech choice that you put in also, the Zamasu Deities Raft. Why is this card in the deck?
Zamasu, for me, this Zamasu is one of the best hand control card of the game.
Again,
Since
the best card is in the deck.
it is because you can play it for 1 just using the Frieza counter play
Okay.
and sacrificing him, and so you have a 20k indestructible that every turn when he attacks make this card.
No, I totally agree with you. This card syncs so well together with the Frieza counterplay, because you can Frieza counterplay, tap 1, and then you have something which is 20k indestructible on the board, unless they are playing, you're going up against like Gogeta, like the red Gogeta. There is no chance your opponent can take this card out. It's simply just there. And every single turn, you are gonna make your opponent discard 1.
Yeah. And when you attack, your opponent discard, but you have a 20k. So if your opponent wants to defend, he must defend with super combos or 2 or 3 cards. So he already, after activating his skill, he made discard also.
Yep. A question there.
Yeah.
This is one. I saw that you have so many 1-drops that you are playing so many 1-drops. Do you think that you would play the Bardock's Unison, or no? You was just stick with Tigra?
No, for me the Bardock is too expensive.
Okay.
To cost is very expensive, and for me, I'm sorry saying that, but the Unison Damigua is the best Unison in the game.
It is really, really good.
It's an self-awaken Unison. He can aggro and he can control board. So
yeah. It can even pop something with barrier on the board and then pop something else at the same time. That is so good. So another question is, you choose the Father Paragus over the the green Gohan, right? And you mentioned that it is like 0 and 10k. That is the thing. That is very
already 10k, and you have to draw 2 and then warp 1 card. And the Gohan is bottom 1 card and draw 2.
And draw 2.
So it's better in the Paragus to draw 2 and then choose 1 card.
Just in case you choose one that is, you draw into one that you don't need, then you can put it, you can send that away. All right. And one of let's go to the sideboard and take a look at your sideboard options. What are the cards that you cite in, and against which type of matchup?
When I want to be aggressive, I put in my side the 6 BMS.
Okay.
So the 1-drop and the 6-drop.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 other cards, it's mainly a Freezer or Zamasu. And then
Okay.
I put in my deck the Bardock, the Belmont, and the Beerus to be more aggressive.
Okay. So the Beerus, the Bardox, and the Belmont, these are going in if you want to be aggressive. And which are to be more aggressive. What they don't expect is that you are playing actually more aggressive. You're playing actually wider with
Yeah.
more battle cards than depending on your leader itself. All right, that sounds good. So maybe one more question is, what would you change after your playing experience?
I would change the defensive part of my side. So
Okay, so the Chilai
the
and
Counterplay
Dice Bowl.
and the Dice Bowl, yeah.
Yep.
Because I think I will never put side it. And but I don't have it in real life, but the Primal Ape, the SCR Primal Ape, must be in the side deck. But I
Okay.
don't have it. I don't have it, so and maybe put some other aggressive option.
Mm-hmm. Because it's pretty out there, right? Which is yeah, you don't have a SCR in this deck, so maybe having an SCR like the Bardox Ape, like what you said, might be good. Yeah, and maybe put in some other offensive options. So maybe just to the last part of this deck profile, any advice for the people? Okay, what can you maybe give us a summary? What type of matchup did you play against, and how did you play against? So, for example, you mentioned that you play against Dark Broly. How did you play against Dark Broly? What would be the advice?
Against Dark Broly, I want to go wild. I want to kill turn 2, turn 3 because Dark Broly, when he awaken, he has a 15 card in his hand, so it's very difficult after to get rid of his hand and to win. So you have to go wild before he set up.
Okay. And what other matchup did you play against?
I played against Vegex.
Vegex? How do you play against Vegex?
Turn 1 BMS, Black Mask Saiyan or Unison. And after I try to get the best timing to go wild. It can be turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 because Vegex can put some blocker free with his mill effect. And that's why the Unison and the BMS are here to prevent Vegex to put the turns in the board.
All right. A question though. Then I have a question for you, which is against Vegex, do you go defensive or do you go even more aggressive?
It's really strange against Vegex because I go aggressive, then I go defensive, then I go aggressive. It's that. It's very strange the way I played against Vegex.
All right. So did you cite in your? So you, according to what you said, you cite in your wider options, right? Which is with Belmont, with Beargoose, with the Bardox. So you cite them in to go wider.
Well, yeah, I have to go wider against Vegex.
Okay. So, all right, we have come to the end of this deck profile. Let's not have it too long. Before the end, I'm going to ask you a very difficult question now.
Okay.
Do you think that Reboot Gohan is broken? Or a little bit too unfair? What is your opinion?
My opinion, it's a total personal opinion, is that Gohan is not broken. It's not unfair. It's just a gameplay. You have to change your gameplay when you have a Gohan in front of you. But every deck can kill Gohan, and every Gohan can kill every deck.
Okay, and maybe another question, which is, but you understand that a lot of people are saying that in a best of one, Reboot Gohan is simply broken. But you have proven that in a best of 3, that this deck can work as well, right? If it's a best of 1, and for Gohan, what do you think is something that you should change? Is it the triple strike or is it the fit Kamehameha? What do you think will make it a little bit more balanced for people playing best of 1?
In best of one, the best is the best thing is, in best of one is that the leader himself can awaken. He can take 2 lives alone.
Okay.
I think this is the only thing that is a little bit oppressive in best of one, because
Okay.
you only need your leader to win in best
All
of one,
right. Correct.
and it is because he can awaken very fast and alone.
So
You
if
attack,
that
you
is
take life,
taken care of, you kind of help out a little bit because your opponent needs to spend some more time to because the Reboot Gohan player needs to spend more time to set himself up.
yeah.
Mhm.
If it will be just you can take 1 life, it would be different.
Yeah, correct. It
It is
slows down the
another
game, and
flavor.
then your opponent has chance to respond.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has
that
time to
is
set up and
that is a very good insight from a Gohan player himself, which is slow the game down for Gohan by reducing the. I like it. Just instead of 2 lives, let him be able to take 1 life. Slow the game down. Let him do whatever he does, but then he has less chances. Give your opponent a little bit more time to get ready before getting hit in the face so many times and so hard per turn. All right. So, Sebastian, thank you so much for showing up. And I know you're tired, but you still showed up to give us a rundown of your top 3 deck profile that you play. Congratulations on your win. You are the top 3 players in European right now for the webcam tournament because that's what we can do. And do you have any last words for our viewers?
play Gohan. It's the best deck. The best. I am a real player, so
All right, thank you so much, guys. I would
thank you for
really
having me.
send some love from the Sensor Pop channel to Sebastian channel. Links down below. I will link his YouTube channel down in the description below. Appreciate if you guys could also show him some love as well. So, guys, thank you so much, and see you guys in the next video. All right, ciao, bye.
Ciao.